Thanks for waiting. Hey, neighbors. Here we are together again. Isn't that wonderful? You know, there's all kinds of wonderful and marvelous and just absolutely beautiful things in this world. It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Would you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Ooh, you missed. Please won't you be my neighbor? Thank you guys. Thank you so much for coming to Corona Concert number 5. We are so excited to have you here. Thank you so much for all your love, for all your support, for all your generosity. Just as a reminder, we are doing this to raise money for musicians in Nashville who have lost money due to the COVID-19 pandemic, which I'm sure you are all very well aware of. And if you're not, you have no social life whatsoever. We have wonderful, wonderful artists coming up, including Brian Young, Molly Hines, Daniel Crisp, Andre Madatian, and, get ready for it, Rachael Turner, and the Hertz Donut Bakery. Oh my goodness, I can't believe we got them. You can't believe we got them, but we did, somehow. So, make sure you stick around for that. But, for right now, we have very, very special guests and very close friends of mine. We have Chris and Corinne Leidhecker. Corinne is an actor. I think that's the appropriate term, not actress. And Chris has actually been a wonderful colleague of mine. He's a drummer. He drums for Michael W. Smith and a bunch of other people in town in Nashville. He would most likely be on the road at the moment, but every single tour in the world, I think, has gotten canceled. So, I can't say enough good about them. They're also an incredibly cute couple, almost as cute as Dina and I. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Ben, there's no way any couple in the world is even close to as cute as you and your girlfriend. I'm aware of that. But let me tell you, they're also extremely cute. So, without further ado, I give you my good friends, Corinne and Chris Leidhecker.
Hi, I'm Corinne, and this is my husband, Chris.
Hello. We're going to play 2 songs today that were a part of our wedding day. One of them was our bridal party dance. It's a song by Ingrid Michaelson called You and I. And then another one is one that we actually performed during the reception, where I played piano. Exactly what you're going to see today. I played piano, she sang. It's called Blue Room. It's an old Richard Rodgers song. So, hope you enjoy it.
Married to me, not like a boss.
2, 3, 4.
Don't be worried there, my honey. We might not have any money, but we got our love to pay the bills. Maybe I think you're cute and funny. Maybe I wanna do what bunnies do with you if you know what I mean. Oh, let's get rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and give everybody nice words and teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and build a house on the mountain, making everybody look like ants. From way up there, you and I, you and I. You might be a bit confused and you might be a little bit bruised, but baby, how we smooth like no one else. So I will help you read those books if you will soothe my worry lumps, and we will put the Lone Star on the shelf. Oh, let's get rich and buy our parents' homes in the south of France. Let's get rich and give everybody nice words and teach them how to dance. Let's get rich and build a house on the mountain, making everybody look like ants. From way up there, you and I, you and I.
Yeah! That's it. Those are our songs. Hope you guys had fun watching them. And I hope you all stay safe and take care. Bye-bye.
You guys are so cute. I can't take it. I just can't take it. If you guys were dating in high school, you would certainly get the cutest couple award. Well done. Actually, if Chris didn't have a beard, I probably would think you guys are still in high school. Your youthful complexion, wonderful. If you liked him, remember, I think there's something right here. And if not, it's there now. Pretty cool, huh? Remember that just they are, we're all coming together to support musicians who have lost gigs based in Nashville. And next up, I would love to introduce to you my very good friend. His name is Brian Young. He is a Nashville-based indie artist and rock artist. He plays with this group called Purple Dinosaur. And I just love him. He's got such a wonderful personality. He's been a wonderful friend of mine. You may have seen him previously on the Corona concerts. Without further ado, we welcome Brian Young.
Through the glass.
I don't think so, man.
Cheers. My name is Brian Bob Young. I play music, and I wanted to thank Ben Andrews again for organizing the Corona concert series. Thanks, bud. This first song is called "How Much Should It Hurt?" with a question mark. And my buddy here, which we're not quite 6 feet apart, but we've been doing the thing. No handshakes, no hugs. Is Josh Badstone. We play in the band Toy Dinosaur together, so he's going to join me on some vocals for the first one. Take a breath and you fall into place. Your body rests, but your mind's on a race. It's true. They don't know you, they want you to be a certain way. But your heart's so far, you don't know what to say. Pain sets in, smiles fade. How much should it hurt? How long? How much should it hurt? How long? Another breath then you fall into pieces. Your body rests, but your mind's race ceases. It's true, the pain is just within you. They don't need another story of survival. Your heart beats hard as you rewrite your title. The pain's not too bad, now they're glad. How much should it hurt? How long? 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 This song is called Caught Up. You're far from feeling yourself now. You're falling off this merry-go-round. This fight, it's for freedom in ourselves. Hollow hearts hard to follow. Another reason to restore. I'm caught swift by a muse to surely shine. Back on your weekend on 2 feet now. Back to inspired winds caught around. This fight, it's for freedom in ourselves. Hollow hearts hard to follow. Another reason to restore. I'm caught swift by a muse to surely shine. Thank you.
Wonderfully done, my man Brian. How about some virtual clapping for Brian? That was wonderful. Or some virtual love effects or GIFs or whatever you want to do to show your support. You know what you could also do? If you're interested in contributing, we do have a GoFundMe page right here. Feel free to tip as many times as you want or donate at the end. And we also have Venmo, Cash App, and PayPal. Just want to let you know we do that, one, to make it easier for you if you don't already have a GoFundMe account, and two, those funds will go directly to me without any kind of transaction taken away. So if you trust me, I will then be able to take your entire donation and give it, because GoFundMe does take a cut from our donations. A wonderful place. They've been helping out incredibly, but just so you know, that's why we have multiple giving options. All right, so we've got coming up incredible guitarist Andre Madatian, the Rachael Turner and her amazing band. So make sure you stick around for that. But next, we have two very special people, a couple all the way from Texas joining us. As you know, in the Corona concerts, we sometimes like to feature people outside of Nashville, have some guest artists, because really we want to look outward and help the global music community and not just Nashville. So we do have some guests. And our guests today are Daniel Crisp and Molly Hines. Daniel's a percussionist, kind of like me. He enjoys the marimba, has done many things, is an incredibly successful performer in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and has done many incredible things musically. He's also getting his master's at UNT, I believe, University of North Texas, which is essentially a factory for churning out incredible musicians. His girlfriend, Molly Hines, is also going to UNT, getting her doctorate there, and she is an incredibly professional, dynamic violinist, has done things like performed at Carnegie Hall, no big deal. She's also a good friend of Dina's, and went to UNCG with her. I'm looking at her bio right now and her list of accomplishments, and I'm just scrolling through it. So I'll let you guys judge for yourselves what you think of her. She's an incredibly talented performer. Please welcome Molly and
Hi, everyone.
Daniel.
My name is Molly Hines,
And I'm Dan Crisp.
and we are so excited to play some awesome music for you guys tonight. Thanks for tuning in. So a little bit about ourselves. We're both from North Carolina originally, and we're both living in Denton, Texas right now. We both go to school at the University of North Texas here, and I am working on my doctorate in violin performance.
And I'm about a month from ending my master's degree in percussion performance.
Woo! Almost there. So tonight we are going to play a set of three different two-part Bach or J.S. Bach inventions. So these inventions were originally written for piano, but Daniel here had the awesome idea of trying to read some of these inventions on marimba and violin. So each of us are reading one of the parts for each invention. So yeah, we really enjoyed reading through all of these. So hope you guys enjoy them too. We're gonna play a set of three. So we're gonna start with invention number 4, and then we're gonna go to number 13, and then end with number 8. So I hope you guys enjoy. right. Thank you guys so much for listening. We had a blast. I hope you did too. If you are at all, if you've been inspired by tonight's performances, and if you have the means to, we would so appreciate it if you would donate to the GoFundMe, which is the link should be found in the bottom of the concert page on Facebook. So thank you guys again. Have a great rest of your night.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. That was brilliant. You may have noticed I am back by my marimba, and I have this hat, which signifies a party. Because today is actually Molly's birthday, who you just saw perform. So what we're going to do, we're going to all wish her happy birthday together. People who have their birthday during this time don't really get to be together with people in person. So we're going to wish her a very, very happy birthday virtually. So I'll just trust you that you're singing, comment, happy birthday, send well wishes, sing along with me. Here we go. Let's wish Molly a happy birthday. Here we go. 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Molly. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Molly. Hope you have a great one, have had a great one. Wish you many, many more. Thank you for performing for the Corona Concert Series. And if you are sitting here right now and you're saying, hey, it was my birthday today, or it was my birthday soon, or it's coming up, reach out to me and I'll see what we can do. Maybe we can sing you happy birthday as well. We very much value you, your participation in these Corona concerts, and we would love to honor you by singing you happy birthday together. So, if you want to send Molly a birthday gift, right there is where you want to go. But we've also got wonderful, wonderful performers, including Rachael Turner coming up and her band. It's going to be epic, let me tell you. This is probably the most Nashville, authentic Nashville experience you can get in a video that you possibly can, y'all. Sorry. I just said a very bad word that I'm very uncomfortable with saying. This starts with a Y. You guys, I'm so sorry. I'm actually from Pennsylvania. I think that's the first time I've ever actually said those words. And wow, that does not taste good. Anyway, next up, we have a buddy who's actually very close to my hometown, who I didn't meet until I moved to Nashville. His name's Madatian, and he is a phenomenal prog rock and guitar player. People who know Nashville know that there are a ton of extremely talented performers, and it's not his birthday, so I'm going to take my birthday hat off. But anyway, he's amazing. He went to Berkeley, no big deal. He also does a lot of film scoring and compositions. He's had works performed by the Nashville Philharmonic Orchestra. He's had works on CBS, I think, NBC, let me see. Yeah, CBS Sports, NBC. He's had it on Oprah Winfrey's network. I mean, come on, bravo. Bravo to you, Andre. Excellent. I could talk about him all day. He's a touring guitarist for a bunch of different artists. Phenomenal player, and he's going to rock it out. So, Andre, take it away.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching the Corona concert tonight. My name is Andre Madatian. I'm a guitar player in Nashville. I'm going to be playing a song called Dave's Gone Skiing from the band Toto. Here we go.
Yeah! Yes, Andre. That was awesome. If you liked that, make sure you check out our GoFundMe page. We also have Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All these things are there to make it easy on you. We have the GoFundMe if you want a kind of more structure to your donations. We also have Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal because those funds will go directly to the performers. They'll actually get sent to me, and then I'll distribute them evenly. If you trust me, I will take any donation you give to me with the utmost sincerity and utmost transparency that I possibly can. So we appreciate you. We appreciate your donations. Thank you so much. Well, everyone, it is the moment that you've all been waiting for. Rachael Turner grew up in Texas, started singing at the age of 11, went to Belmont for undergrad for her bachelor's in music. And are we having trouble with the video? Yep. Are they still hearing me? Hold, please. We have so much suspense going on for Rachael Turner. You just gotta stay. I mean, you can't possibly go away for this. Are we back on? I think we're back on. Yep, we're good. If everyone could please take a moment and just give a huge, huge round of applause for the one, the only, Steve Love. He has been wonderfully, wonderfully helpful. An amazing, amazing support, amazing help. The Corona concerts would not exist without him, and you can see his ear right up. They would not be able to exist without his help. He's got a wonderful camera setup. He's helped with mics. He's helped with everything. So we just want to make sure we give Steve a lot of love because he has been working hard and been doing a phenomenal job. So thank you, Steve. Virtual claps, love for Steve Love. So we also tricked you because you were just so ready for Rachael Turner and the Hertz Donut Bakery that we just knew you had to stay. Anyway, back to Rachael. She's a phenomenal performer. She also had a short career in pageants, so she's very good looking, according to pageant judges. I also want to point out that I'm also very good looking. I had a short career as a male model back when I was younger for the Upper Merion Baseball Association. I was in a t-ball team, and there were cameras going constantly when I was playing. There was pictures left and right. They even had me pose for one part and made these legitimate playing cards to distribute with my mug on them. I'm pretty sure tens of thousands of them got sold. There's even one still on my mom's fridge. And I mean, they're just so valuable. So I just want to be clear that I am also a wonderfully good-looking person. Back to Rachael Turner. She was actually Miss Texas Sweetheart in 2012. She opened for a Dallas Mavericks basketball game, and on a more serious note, she was actually diagnosed with breast cancer in 2018, but she conquered it, she pushed through, and now is an incredible awareness advocate for breast cancer. We're so grateful to have her and her band. We'll let her do some introductions, and be ready for some great Nashville music, a genuine Nashville experience. Rachael Turner, take it away.
Hey guys, I'm Rachael Turner and this is the Hertz Donut Bakery. Thank you so much for joining us in this Corona concert. This tune is an original called Ruthie's Tex-Mex Taco Shop. I got a picture with a picture I vaguely remember at Ruthie's Tex-Mex Taco Shop. We said we'd just have one, but started having fun. Next thing I know, we couldn't stop. We started flirting with the waiter. He upgraded our flavor, pouring top shelf like he just didn't care. Mariachis filled the room. The clock was reading noon. but it felt like 5 o'clock somewhere. We're making margarita memories. Nothing like the taste of tequila to set you free. We'll get what we deserve. That headache's gonna hurt. I guess it's just the price we pay for all these margarita memories that we made. Things were getting out of hand when Granny walked on in after round 2 or 3. We were running out of pesos, elbow deep in queso, when Granny said next round's on me. We're making margarita memories. Nothing like the taste of tequila to set you free. She said they'll talk less at church. We'll get what we deserve. Right now we just don't care what they say about these margarita memories that we made. They were shutting down the bar, taking keys to all our cars. At least they didn't call the cops. Now we got our picture with a picture hanging by the blender at Ruthie's Tex-Mex Taco Shop. We're making margarita memories. Nothing like the taste of tequila to set you free. We'll get what we deserve. That headache's gonna hurt. I guess it's just the price we pay for all these margarita memories that we made. For all these margarita memories that we make. Woo! I don't know about y'all, but that kind of makes me feel like I need a drink. Kind of want some tequila. I think we need tequila shots. You think that's what we need, guys? All right. Oh my goodness. Ask and you shall receive. We have tequila shots. If you're at home, I suggest you do this with us as I pass them to my bandmates. Woo! We're gonna cheers to something. Quarantine. Entertainment during quarantine. You good, guys? You getting it? All right. How about this, guys? Ready? Cheers. Woo! Yeah, that's what I needed. It's been a minute since I could take a shot with y'all. That's fun. Well, here's the next tune, guys. It's another original. It's called What You Can't Have. List I'm never satisfied, blowing up my phone at night. I bet you're probably drunk or high if you're calling me at 2 a.m. The same old lie again. You say you just need a friend, I ain't falling for it. Thinking I care, I don't, 'cause that was so yesterday. Too bad you can't move on. Don't forget it, baby. You're the one that cut me loose. Now you say you want me back. Well, boy, yeah, just like you do. Want what you can't have. The way you said goodbye, I'm sure you thought at the time greener on the other side. Well, how's that working now? I
Yeah, all right. That was awesome. You got my Earl Grey tea here, slurping away right with you guys. That was awesome. As I said, a true Nashville experience, and we're just so grateful for Rachael Turner and the whole band. Thank you, that was awesome. You brought this network of Corona concert people just such a genuine Nashville experience. I loved it. So if you wish to donate, we would greatly appreciate it. All these musicians are normally they would not be available for stuff like this. I'm just very lucky in that they have given up their time and their valuable resources. Even still, with no gigs, they have tons of recording projects and other things that they maybe could be doing, developing their own practice time or professional video development, but they've decided to share a wonderful video with you. So please thank them financially if you are so able and willing. One thing before you go, I wanted to share is just that I've been noticing online a lot of people have been posting things with the hashtag, quote, Jesus changed my life. And I found that interesting. I guess it was because it's Easter, and we just celebrated Easter last week on the Corona concerts, that it's become a really popular hashtag. Recently, I think people, just because of the Easter season, have decided, you know what, I want to share my story on social media. I can't share it with people in person, so let me go on there. So I figured I would contribute to that a little bit, but before I say anything at all, because I know this is a very touchy subject, I want to be clear that I just want to share a little bit of my story, and this is in no way an attempt to coerce or manipulate or brainwash you into thinking what I do. The last thing I want to do or I want to be is one of those emotion-driven, greedy televangelists. Trust me, that's the last thing I want to be or be associated with in any way. So this is actually pretty nerve-wracking for me to even go this route because of what could come of that. So please know, I'm not trying to manipulate you. I'm not trying to use this to get your money or whatever. I just want to share my story because it's part of me, and I think it's important. I think your story is important, and I want to hear what you have to say. And I think my story is important, and I think all of our stories in life have such value, and they should be shared. The other thing is that this may get a little bit heavy, so if you have kids, you might want to pause it and watch it another time. So I just want to give you that moment. There's a chance, I don't know, but this may be a bit of a heavy story. So, from my personal view, Jesus has changed my life, and I'm going to finish that sentence with radically for the better. I actually grew up in a Christian church, Christian home. Going to church, memorizing scripture, and praying were all part of growing up for me. I didn't really question it because it was just who I was until about my senior year of high school, which was difficult, especially my senior year, because I began to get really stressed out over college, and I just tend to struggle with any kind of situation where I'm shifting to a different position or I have a big life change or something changes in my world. I don't tend to deal with that super well. And I started actually questioning my faith in God, my faith in Christ, and questioning a bunch of the things. I think it's normal about that age to begin questioning the way you were raised. I kind of found my solace in being super productive and getting so much done and accomplished. So much to the point where I actually, at one point, went 3 days straight without eating anything and without sleeping at all, and would go to school, come back home, shut my door, and work and just try and accomplish things. I don't even remember exactly what I was doing. I think it was schoolwork, trying to prep for college applications or something like that. But at the end of those 3 days, I actually started to hallucinate, and I started to see things unclearly, to put it lightly. And this led to many things, but I ultimately ended up being diagnosed with major depression, major depressive disorder. I got a psychiatric evaluation, and was actually at one point told that I had to be an inpatient for 5 days at a juvenile rehabilitation center. That was my senior year of high school. Those were by far the worst 5 days of my life, I can say without a doubt. When my therapists and counselors would ask, like, how do you feel? What's going on? It was actually about the way I described it was that it was about 100 times worse than what I believed hell was prior to this thing. So I couldn't even conceive of how bad and miserable I was until I had gone through it. It was like the whole world had been swept under me, and I was just free falling, and there was no end in sight. Everything was dark. Fortunately, I believe that there was and is a being in the universe that is bigger than that problem, is bigger than all my problems, is bigger than all of everyone's problems combined. And for me, that being is Jesus Christ, the man who I believe is the Son of God. And I believe God and God alone brought me out of this season. I really genuinely believe that he did. But let me be clear, I did not have any sort of magical spiritual moment during my depression. There was none of that. And honestly, like, I got prayed over a ton. I got really invested in small group and started leading. And honestly, anytime I tried to pray or read my Bible or sing worship songs or do any of those spiritual practices that I'd been taught I had to do, it actually triggered more of a depression. When I was in it, I actually couldn't connect spiritually the way I had, and it led me to believe that this depression was my fault, and that I had this thing because of a sin, and I could no longer connect with God the way I was used to. And I felt like, if only I were a better Christian, this never would have happened. And that was really scary. So anyway, getting better took a lot of time, took a lot of patience, and a ton of really authentic, genuine community. And eventually, I started to feel like myself. I do believe God was in that season more than I could ever explain, and I can give you specific instances, but just for now, I want to say this, though. Sometimes life is just bad. Sometimes life just sucks. And it doesn't mean that God's not there. I don't believe in any way that that's proof of God not being present, because I went through that difficult time. I actually grew more in that season than I have in my entire life. I learned so much about what it means to be a human being, what it means to love people, and what it means to be loved by people in that season. And I learned about who in my life really cared about me. I learned the vital importance of family. I learned that I was valuable and a child of God, not because of any accomplishment I could do or any box I checked, but just because I was a human being and I was made in the image of God. And that was it. I'm not sure where you are right now. There's probably a wide spectrum from people who have already left and don't care to people who are having the best time of their lives and don't want to hear it, to people who maybe are going through a difficult time. And if you're not one of those people going through a difficult time, you may know someone who is. And the whole reason why I share all this tonight is because no matter what your situation is like, I just implore you, please, if you're going through a difficult season right now, tell someone about it. Share it with somebody you trust. And if you don't have anyone that comes to mind who you can trust, choose someone who you think you might be able to trust. And if you don't have anyone like that, because trust me, I've been there where I was surrounded by a bunch of people, but I didn't think they trusted me, or I didn't think I could trust them, or I didn't think that they would actually care about me, because that's kind of what depression can do. Please, I'm asking you right now to just reach out to me. I care about you. I love you. I want you to feel the love of people in your life, because I feel that we're not meant to be alone. And this season, perhaps more than any season in the history of the world, community and connection is so desperately needed. That's all I'm going to say about that. Thank you for listening. I love you all. And I want to end with something that'll bring a smile to your face. So I actually want to share with you some clips my friend Chris from early in the concert sent me of mistakes that they had made in the creation, the kind of rehearsal process of his wife Corinne. So I hope you enjoy that. I hope you enjoyed the concert tonight, and I really hope to see you either tomorrow for our watch party at 7 p.m. If you missed the beginning of it, we have a watch party every Thursday at 7. That'll be shared through my account, and I'm sure it'll be on the Corona Concerts or any of the performers' accounts tomorrow at 7. And we also do one every week. So next Wednesday at 7, it would be great if you joined us. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your time. And let's get some outtakes going.
Hello, we are Corinne Leidhecker and Chris Leidhecker. Hello, everyone. This is Corinne Leidhecker, and I am Chris Leidhecker. Ready? Hello, everyone. And she has something to tell you about what we're going to play.
Bye!
Okay,
That'll be all.